Right, it's the morning. We finished last night. We had a good go last night. We went right until it got pitch black. Dave had his car, so we left the tractors here. It is set to rain today, but it's not raining yet. And we don't actually, if it's dry still, we'll keep going. You know, we're all the same, aren't we? If it's still dry, we'll keep going. This is our new truck. It's due to have its back changed because Linda will use it for hay deliveries. So in about, what, I don't think it's going to be that long. I think it's going away in a few weeks' time. The back will come off that. We'll have a flatbed put on that. Then Linda will use it for her hay deliveries. That's what it was intended for. But it sort of became the fuel bowser over the summer. Well, it's just a beautiful truck. I think I showed you this before. They got 2 cameras up in the top there. You can't turn them off. We had it a couple of times. Smash the brakes on you. And yeah, you can turn them off for that journey, but right pain in the butt. One tells you the speed limits, which really, you don't really need it. And the other one is like a collision sensor, and it's really annoying. You can turn them off for the journey, but when you start it back up again, it's all back on. And it's the most annoying thing ever. Farmer had it twice where someone's nearly rear-ended him because the you can set them, and we've set the sensors low, medium and high. It doesn't make a difference. You should be able to turn them off, you know, properly if you want to. I think they're actually a problem waiting to happen, those things. So the fix was we block the cameras, and then inside it turns it all off for you. So yeah, we might get some black cardboard just to make it look a bit better, but that was the way to fix that. Yeah, lovely truck. The fuel bowser we've just finished filling. AdBlue and fuel, you can pump at the same time. We use it mainly for the combine mainly for the combine over the summer, but when we're cultivating away from farm, it's easier to bring this up than to tow the tractors back to the farm to fill them up. So this thing is a pretty good tool. This one doesn't have an auto click off, so you do have to be careful. We would have had enough for today, I'm pretty sure, but we're coming up. You might as well bring the truck, and you don't know where you're heading afterwards, and you don't know how long you're going for. This one can squirt you in the face if you're not paying attention. We'll fill the tractors up anyway. We'll see how long we can go for. We might get another field done before it starts raining. We might go all day before it starts raining. Here we go. Gotta pay attention. We have before been promised an inch of rain and nothing's turned up. So it would not surprise us if we didn't get anything. But it's on the forecast, so you've got to be aware of it. Right, the 6480 doesn't have any AdBlue. I actually think all agricultural machines should not have AdBlue. It's just more problems, more cost, and I don't get it. If you're providing food for the country, you shouldn't have to put AdBlue in the machine. That is a vital machine. It adds, you got AdBlue pumps, injectors, and it all goes wrong. You don't not have any problems. Right, I need to move this. The expander on this mole isn't the biggest. It's only just bigger than the actual it's like a pre-hole. They might have had to put a smaller one on for their little smaller tractor. I don't know, but we might look into getting them a bigger one. But this is Alice's mole, really nice mole, Browns. I would, yeah, does a real nice job. You can see this one. This is this mole's been worn a long time as well. We've got a new mole on the other one, but there, you can see it's a lot wider and it takes a bit more pulling. I don't know if Alice's is just worn or if he's put a smaller one on there for his smaller tractor, but either way, it's doing a job. You know, 3 moles are better than 2, 2 moles are better than 1. And yeah, we covered a few bits of ground last night. We've only got 2 fields to cover. Farmer's already out there, he's made a start. He's going to come and get some fuel. We'll get this one fueled up for Barry. Daisy and Barry are set to come. 6480. Do not look at this tractor like a rubbish tractor. This is one of the most reliable tractors you can buy. We never have to do anything. You know, everything's the same as these new ones. It's just levers, handbrake beep. They all have an annoying handbrake and seat beep. That is the most frustrating thing, especially when you're trying to hook up a trailer. Oh, there we go, we need to back up. I don't know how long we got before it starts raining, but we're going to get some done, whatever we can. It got a bit skiddy last night, it nearly stopped us, nearly. It starts, you know, if you get to the point where you're stood still and the wheels are spinning, you've got to stop. And it showered for 10 minutes and then it got better. Fill this one up with fuel. We're going to use this one actually. We'll use this one, I'll show you how it works. There goes the farmer. Diff lock makes all the wheels turn at the exact same time, like a tank. You know, it's the it's your best option for grip if you are really struggling. But you can't turn very well because all the wheels are turning at the same time. When you're actually turning a tractor, the wheels all turn at different times. So when you get to the end, I just shut that off and away you go. 1600 revs, we're doing about 6.5k. You probably could go up a gear if you wanted. Farmer's doing that sort of speed, so we'll just match the speed of Farmer. This old switch, Farmer talks about it all the time. It's the up and down for your arms. And I don't know, they rave about it. They went from this to the 77s with sort of buttons, but everybody sort of preferred the rocker switch. The new 7S, that's got a rocker switch on the joystick there. Farmer's just turning around. So when we get to the end, knock our diff locks out, pick her up. She comes out of the ground. You want to do that, you want to put her in and out on the move. That puts the least amount of strain on everything, and it gets in the ground a bit nicer as well. Oh yeah, a bit of a wiggly line started already. Good start. GPS is good for this job. It is as much. You can use I use the tram lines. You'll have one perfect straight line. You run the mud guard up your last mile, and in theory you should have another straight line, but it doesn't always work like that. You only have to take your eye off it for a second. It's a pretty boring job, if I'm honest. You 12 hours of this and you've had enough of it by the end of the day. But it'll be a good job. This farm really needed it. Oh, I've told you all a bit of a lie there. The auto diff lock does cancel on its own, so it is auto diff lock. It must be auto four-wheel drive as well. I thought they were just buttons for in and out, but there we go. Cows are next door. They're just over the hedge there. We got one more field here, and then we are done. We're moving over to Colin's big field. That's where we're going to head next. I think Keithy's gone to go and put the plough on. The disc graters, it's just too sticky at the moment underneath to run the disc graters, so we're just going to leave it a few days just for things to dry up a little bit, and then we'll get cracking with the disc graters again. And if we can't, then I think Farmer's going to run the plough. Or the disc. We've got the heavy disc to run if we want to. So we find with the heavy disc, they just don't get underneath it enough. You know, they leave it very. They do a nice job, you know, covering the ground quickly, but they just they don't give you enough drainage on our type of land, on the heavy land. But they are a tool we can use if we get desperate, and they're a fast tool. They're a bit quicker tool. Cover the ground a bit more with those. So yes. But we'll see where it all goes. Keithy's on holiday next week, so we ain't got Keithy with us. And there's the cows, look. See the cows out the front there. I need to do a spinneroonie. There goes the cows. All looking well. The old man will be checking on them this morning. Daisy's on her way, so Farmer's going to go and fill her tractor up for her. And you simply, if you watch, as soon as we get enough wheel slip, the diff locks will kick in. That'll be the yellow light that comes on the dash, That is diff locks. Go down with our button, that puts them all into the ground. And then if you look on the dash now, as soon as you get a little bit of wheel slip, it'll engage the diff lock. There we go. Anyway, we got a lot of ground to cover. Yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us to get winter crops in. So yeah, our workload hasn't stopped. We took a day off on Sunday for the ploughing match, and that's it. We're going to be. It's just it's been relentless this end of the year. This year, nice and easy last year. We had plenty of time, but it's a bit. You know, it's the job to get everything turned back round. If you want your winter crops in, you've got to turn the fields round. I think winter wheat is 2 to 3 weeks away, so weather permitting, ground conditions permitting, and winter barley really wants to go in the next 10 to 15 days. It wants to go in a bit warmer, and it wants to get away and be a bit stronger plant for the winter, so we'll see on that one. If it's not right, we won't plant it, simple as that. This is exactly why you should never listen to the weatherman. We swapped tractors, by the way. Farmer wanted the old 6480, so I'm not going to fight him. I like the 77s. I prefer the 77s. I like the 6480s. I drive them as much as I drive anything else. Doesn't bother me. Weatherman's telling us last night you wouldn't have even made a start if you listened to him. Farmer never ever listens to it. He'll just wake up. If it's dry, that's what we're doing. We've got one field done. I imagine we'll get this one done as well. It's they are saying rain, you know, still on there for all day, heavy rain, but we haven't seen it yet, so we'll keep going. You try and plan your day around the weather, and you'd have been sat at home if you, oh man, you just wouldn't have done nothing. You'd be kicking yourself, wouldn't you? But there we go. Daisy's here now. Barry's coming later if it stays dry. Farmer's going to run the mole. There they are on the last field. This field did the best up here for the barley. It's the lighter of the fields at this farm. Always performs the best, this field. Why have I changed down to there then? That's a bit weird. Farmer just rang me up. He was like, how are you doing it? And I said, what's that? How are you keeping your lines so straight? And I just said, listen, I'm just good at it, okay? We actually do keep getting a couple of sprinkles here and there, but hopefully if we could get this field finished, we would be really happy. We could move the equipment back to the farm, and you know, we've got some bits and pieces. I want to upgrade our Sphere Virkin box. I want to get that updated before we start drilling, so I'll get on to them guys today and see if anyone's about to update it. But anyway, we're going to try and get this finished off. I think Keithy's put the plough on, he's greasing that up and getting that ready to go. Whether we have a go at ploughing, I really don't know anything about ploughing. I'm not going to lie to you. I like watching ploughing, and I've just never really had a proper go at it. You know, I've never ploughed a whole field. I've done some ploughing, you know, I've used a plough, but I couldn't tell you how to plough a field or anything like that. But there's some guys out there. I met a guy at a ploughing match. I don't know what happened to him. He had a channel, and I was going to recommend it to you, but he sort of dropped off the face of the earth. So I hope that guy's all right. But he was very good at it, and yeah, he could give me a couple of lessons, I'm sure. But Farmer knows how to, Keith knows how to. It's just a case of teaching me. We don't use it a lot, but we can use it this year because we can't use anything else. So we could use the discs. I'm going to speak to the farmer, see what he thinks about using the disc to. It means running equipment twice. You know, you use the disc across this land, you get it dry, and then put the disc graters in when it's dry, because it's so sticky underneath. We need it to dry. So I'll see what he says about that. But then you're running, you know, you've got 2 lots of fuel going out to do one sort of job. So it depends how desperate we get and all the rest of it. But anyway, we'll try and get this finished before the rain comes. What happened down there then?
See that reflex?
There's a black ice down there or something now.
That wasn't me, that was these lot. That was Buzzer, I reckon.
I honestly can't believe you just say me then.
Huh?
You just say me. That was these lot. Hang on a minute.
They were already there. I can't.
There's nothing wrong with it.
What you not realise you're wrong, you don't give up the
That is true. That's true.
Okay.
The other thing you got to realise, don't tell him to talk. Once it's in his head, it's got to come out.
No, that's it. No, I don't like knowing things.
I was just saying, Dave, if we take East Bank to America,
Yeah.
see if we can flag a ride back up here and pick all these motors up.
Yeah.
See what this weather's doing. We'll squeeze a cup of tea in as well, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then go from there. Gin is about at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. How are you getting on with that computer, right?
Yeah, the computer's fine, but this is very bloody train that keeps coming out. It's alright. The
You're
warning
clutching it
track.
too much.
Oh, don't stop saying I'm a bad driver.
No,
of course I'm not.
That's what they'll do.
Of course I'm bloody not.
If you rest your foot on the clutch, she'll ping a triangle at it. It won't go off till. No, not like that. Just like, you know, when you're in and out.
It's not me, my dear.
No, it's the tractor. Sorry, it's the tractor. Yes. You should not try and tell a woman that she's a bad driver. Well, you should have learned that many years ago. Right, we're heading back to the farm. We got a load of vehicles up here we got to pick up. That's the job done. That's this farm mould. Some people will call it subsoiling. It's the same job. It's all in aid of drainage. That's a result to get that finished. I didn't think we would. I didn't think we'd get that finished. So I'm quite chuffed with that. I've got a new strap for my head and I don't quite like it. See what else we can get done. We might get another field done yet. If it stays dry, we'll keep going. So, but there's the sheep. So they'll be moving them soon. They're starting to run out of grass, them lot, but I think they got plenty there for a few more days. Right, it's official. It started coming down. Keithy went and grabbed a discarator. Try the discarator up here. It looked like it was just going as well. But it will stop him now, obviously. Better than Alistair's. I think farmer said to him he could put the plough on or go discarator or try the discarator up here. So he went and got the discarator. Daisy's going home. We got some wet weather jobs to do. We back at home. We're just picking the cars up because we all drove up here this morning. But we got the moulding finished up here, which is something. This rain is set in for the day and evening now, so it'll be a few days before we can get back on with it. That's probably where we'll leave it. I imagine this video is longer than it should be. The discarators will go up here. Me and Keithy will crack on with it up here. We will go to Alistair's as soon as that's dried a bit, which is going to take probably another week now, but this is the story of the year, isn't it? You know, you can do a bit of work and then it rains, then you're stuck, and then you can do a bit of more work and then it rains and then you're stuck again. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, we'll start a new video tomorrow, see how much rain we get, and we'll go from there. So we'll catch you next time.